Hello folks, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how actually I try to go and style nursery stock junipers. Alright, so if you folks are members of the Facebook group, you probably saw a picture like this one over here, in which I actually diagram a few different styles of bonsai. And what I wanted to do was to show you how I got to that point by styling this little juniper. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but right over here there is like a silhouette of some branches, and normally what I like to do is that I like to draw out the main branches first, and then I like to go off from there. So trying to figure out whether or not I can actually come up with the design, and then I figure out how many other little branches I have to see if I have space for those. So on my side right here I actually have this juniper Chineses, so it's like juniper oil gold, and this one I actually got at Home Depot for about $7 I believe. Yeah, something like around $7. So like I said, mainly what I like to do is that I like to look at the main trunks and then figure out what type of designs I can do. So the second thing what I like to do is just go on the inside and pretty much clean out as much as possible. So that being said, it will be like little branches that are dead or far too weak. This would definitely allow me to get some wire in here, and then at the same time I'll be able to figure out how many other branches that I could possibly need would be available for the design. There might be some little twigs, not necessarily branches, but like some new growth. Those are the ones I try to get rid of, because since they're being shaded out, their chances of survival after the first styling are little to non-existent. So I like to keep that to the side. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys in closer, and then we're gonna get to wire this little tree. Alright, so you folks can't really see me right now, but that's totally fine. What we want to do is be able to see more of the tree. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and just anchor this wire down over here to the soil. Some people actually don't like to do that, but I figure that it brings me in better anchorage. And what we're going to do is that we're just going to go ahead and bring that up as close as we can to the trunk so that we can have more room for manipulation. So we're just going to go ahead and finish wiring this up like that. I know it's actually too thick for the top, but that's totally fine. I have more anchorage that way. And then I can probably just add a little bit of thin wire on the apex. So that side is done. What we're going to do now is pretty much bring down the other branches collectively to the other side, like so. And then we pretty much have this whole entire tree on this side. The next step would be to figure out exactly where else we can have more of those branches taken off, and I can actually see that we can actually go ahead and cut as low as over here, like this. All of that would have to go, and then we can come back down and then just like clean it out with some concave covers or even a nub cutter. The next step would actually be to just pretty much move this whole entire branch over here to this side, and then bring this one upwards like this. That way we can actually have more of that triangular shape, and we can fan out this whole entire branch so that we can have the triangle shape in all directions. So I'll go ahead and get some of that wire. I also come up with the conclusion that I don't need also these little branches. This one's actually too big for the whole entire tree, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean this out just about right there. I would be also applying some wire right over there. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just double it because I don't need it too thick. I'm going to go ahead and do it like so. And also by doubling the wire, what I can do is that whatever excess there is right there, I can actually just finish wiring the rest of that little branches right there with these two. So pretty much what I want to do is hide where that wire is going to be coming into. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck that in through the back like so. And then this one is going to be coming in like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn the tree so that I can actually be able to see better where I'm wiring that. And then with these two, like I said, right over here, I'm gonna be ahead and be able to wire this one and then this one at the same time. Down, and then just be able to create that gap in between the two, like so. Now, done. I'm gonna go ahead and twist the branches this direction of where I was wiring, and then you can actually see where the pads are actually being created. Alright folks, so here you have it. I was actually able to wire down every single little branch. The apex, I was actually able to bring it down with just a little bit of thin wire, just like that. And just like I said from the picture, I wanted to create those little two triangles right here, and then another triangle before him. So as you spin it, you can actually see that triangle consecutively multiple times, and even when you look down at the foliage. I wanted to go ahead and separate the pads, but not necessarily like in a stack form. I wanted to put one in each different space so that we can actually see that kind of like wildness too, rather than just have it all one compact. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in this pot for now, probably like a season or two, maybe give it like another 4 weeks, and then I'm going to just fertilize it a little bit. And for now, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it like in a semi-shaded area, maybe with like a 30% shade tarp, so that the foliage can actually live and not die out, because we did remove a lot of the foliage, and junipers mainly thrive within the foliage. That's where they get most of the energy from. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and water this and put it in a little place, and hopefully we can go from there. I hope you folks liked the video and find it useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you wanted to see a little more of videos like this. Alright folks, here's it is. See you next time.